Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. A little bit more relaxed than yesterday, which was a bit of a rush, but I am here. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation, an emerging nation, the United States of the world, and we've been around about 5 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We are now expanding our economy, and that will improve the liquidity and value of our currency, benefiting all our citizens, because all our citizens hold our currency. We give it to them every month, free. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no cost, no fee, no obligation. You just come along, register, and prove that you're a real person, and that's all there is to it. There are lots of things that you can get involved in if you choose, but as I said, there's no obligation. You can just be a happy citizen if you want. It is, generally speaking, a happy community because we are non-separatist. That means we don't separate people into groups based on what they look like, what gender they are, where they come from, what education they have, how much money they've got or not got, or anything else. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, and therefore all of equal value. And so it's a happy situation, or we hope it is. And we'll have a little affirmation to help us with that in just a moment, after our opening prayer, which is very short, and there to help us find true happiness in life. Don't confuse that with pleasure. Short-term pleasure is up and down. You can be happy and then you can be depressed. And then what I'm talking about is that ever new joy within you, that lasting peace and bliss. And it's there always giving you that steady influence and security, really. But you can't buy that. You can only get it through loving service to others. And the great thing about being of loving service to others is that it attracts into your life everything else that you may want or need. So you don't have to stress out chasing after money or running around like a headless chicken trying to fit everything into your time frame. It'll all start working for you. You'll have better relationships. You'll be able to travel if that's what you want to do. Move into a new home if that's what you want to do. It'll all start working for you. So make that your way of life, to be of loving service to as many people as you can, putting as much value as you can into it, and always going the extra mile. Okay, so that's what our little prayer's about. But I'd like to welcome you, whether you're watching live now with us or whether you're watching the recording. Many of our members watch the recordings because 7 p.m. London time isn't convenient for everybody, especially as we are global. A lot of people are in bed at this time in their countries, or they might be at work or doing whatever, you know. So that's why all these are recorded, and you can find them in YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So once again, welcome. The great advantage of being here live, of course, is that you can pop in your name and where you're from, and it shows people that we are truly global. We have people from all over the world, all the continents. And if you have questions, then you can pop those into the comments and we'll do our best to answer them as completely as we can for you. Okay, I do see we've got a few people in now. We have Peter in from the Cameroon in Africa. He's reclaimed his top spot in the comments for the past few days. We got Lewis in from Lisbon in Portugal. We got Andrew from New Zealand. Ramachandra from Watford in England, Norman from Doncaster in England, Mary from Chicago, USA, and Deborah Nichols from Southern Alabama, USA. We got Ronin from Amsterdam in Holland. And there'll be more people popping along, I'm sure. Some people will have been so late yesterday that they missed it. We were only around for about, I don't know, 20 minutes or something, maybe even less. I can't remember, but I know I had to dash yesterday. I'm more relaxed today. We can take our time if we need to. We've got Bozina in from Edinburgh in Scotland. So let's get started anyway with that little prayer and affirmation, and then I'll bring you up to date with what's been going on. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love they find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their lives. Amen. And our little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. I see we've got Ramachandra in again. He's making sure we don't miss him. Right. Development-wise, Von Miracles team are working on things. We've seen activity from them. Unfortunately, some of it's been on the live site, so we've had to slap the wrists a bit. They have a development site that they can work on. Working on the live site is going to cause problems. So, we've straightened them out on that. Vishal's been working on the share hub. He's completed, and he's not finished testing, but he's completed the phase he was working on, and he'll be getting on to the next phase tomorrow. Tomorrow being what, Thursday. I think it's going to take him a while to complete. The next phase is the most complicated. It's all to do with the structuring of the matrix and how it all works, and the compression and everything else. And it's a little bit unique. You can't sort of copy it from what he's done previously, or from what we have in the existing system. So it's going to take a little bit of work, but it'll be worth the effort. Okay. Devyani's been working on the blueprint, and I think that's going to be pretty much ready, I think, by the end of the week. There is no way at present that we're going to be able to connect directly into a Vibe. So we are going to have to allow you to withdraw the funds and then deposit them into your Vibe account to make sure that you get everything there. I think after the first month, most of you that are in Vibe now won't have to put your hand in your pocket for Vibe anyway, because your commissions will be more than the package value. So it's perhaps just as well, because that way it just means that you'll be making more from the blueprint commission. You know, let's suppose the Vibe package is $250. Nobody knows what it's going to cost at this moment in time. So don't think, oh yeah, he knows what it is. I don't. I'm just guessing. But let's say it is $250. The first month that you get it, if you're not, well, every month, basically, you're going to get $250 that you can withdraw from the blueprint. As long as you've got your matrix filled, you know, but it's only 3,927. It's easy to do. And even if you think it isn't easy, it is. Okay. So get your head around the fact that it is easy. And we're going to stress the fact that you have to build, you have to go out and do what a lot of people don't want to do, and that is refer other people. Because that is the only way that you're going to get duplication and make a fortune. And I mean a fortune. I'm not talking about 1,000 a month or 2,000 a month. You'll be making that to start with, probably. But you'll be climbing up that ladder of success and income and making 10,000, 20,000, 30, 40, 50,000 a month. And you potentially can go much, much higher than that. So you have to put in a little bit of work at the beginning. Do what others are not prepared to do so that you can have what others don't have. But we will be helping you every step of the way. We'll be working with you, provided you commit to being prepared to spend a few minutes every day doing something that will get you there. And as I say, that will probably be available sometime next week. It won't be completed. Well, it might be completed this week, but we need to check a few things and do things and sort them out. So it'll be available sometime next week, and that's a pretty good time, really, because it's going to coincide with the release of the information on the products from Vibe. Hopefully we'll know what price points they are by then, and we'll be able to make everything work exactly as it should. And you will get a huge boost in your income. I mean, our plans are good, and you'll make a lot of money. You can make a lot of money with our plans, but it takes time because they're all low-cost plans, and they're low cost for a reason, so that everybody, no matter where you live, can afford to participate if you choose to. Okay, there's no obligation. It's up to you. And so it takes time to leverage small amounts into a large income. Unless you're a real go-getter, you can do it quickly, but most people, it's going to take a good bit of time to get up to the larger incomes. But with Vibe and the way that their commission is structured, and being in that pre-launch situation, you're going to be catapulted into higher incomes very, very quickly. And that can be a blessing or a curse. I mean, you think, oh, if I've got lots of money, it can only be a blessing. But you need to be educated. And I'm not talking about us educating you, although we'll help you if we can. But you'll have to self-educate yourself into being somebody that has a lot of money, and to use it wisely, because only by using it wisely in the right way, applying wisdom to what you do with your money, will you find lasting happiness. If you just go about it and go, wow, well, I've got all this money, and it's not going to work for you, and you'll get some short-term pleasure and kicks and thrills, but you'll be probably worse off than you are now in a very short space of time, for lots of reasons. So it is important that you learn to make it a blessing. It's not automatic. Okay, we've got a couple more people in. We've got David in from South Africa, and we've got Nankiep in from Nigeria. So that's what's going on there. We are making progress with the recruitment tool, but it is slow. I and Ram have been trying to get it sorted out with Facebook, not just Facebook, Meta, if you like, that handle all these different bits and pieces, and they're a pain, but we will go through the pain to produce what we've always intended to produce. I see we've got Derek in from Wado City in Nigeria, and Kingsley from Manchester, England as well. So development-wise, it's all going ahead pretty smoothly, except for Mo. I've not heard from Mo. I don't know what's happened to him. I don't know whether normally he communicates even if he's busy, so I don't know whether he's away. I hope they have a big festival in India, although I think Mo's in Pakistan, and he'll be Muslim, and the festival that's in India is sort of mainly Hindu, I think, really. And they've had a bit of a disaster there, with a few people losing their lives in a crush. I've not read the details of it, but prayers to go out for the people at Kumbh Mela in India. So development anyway is progressing well, even if it's a bit slow in some instances. Apart from the site reconstruction, which is Mo, because I can't get hold of him. So as soon as we hear from him, we'll know better. Now, today I got into Lead Sleep. I've been a member of it for ages, but I don't use it really. I do have a list in there, and I've never even emailed anybody from the list. I've just not been bothered to find my way around Lead Sleep, but it is a very good program. And what caused me to go in was one of our members has created a page, and I sent it out to you. It's in your messages in your internal messenger. I'm not sure who the member is that created it, because well, you can't tell, because people you get hold of the page that they've created, and the links and things can be changed in it to the person that's got it. So it's uncertain who it is that created it, but they've done a really good job. There are just two very minor adjustments I've made to that page. They're talking with Megan, and I made it available to you, but I had to get into Lead Sleep. And while I was in there, I thought, oh, I'll just do a recommendation for We Share Abundance. And when I went to submit it, they said, you can't submit it. This is a scam site, you know. So I put in a ticket to the management there about that, but I want some hard evidence that we're not a scam site. So I also set up a petition that many of you will have seen. I've emailed it out to a lot of my lists, and I also put it in as a message in the internal messenger in We Share Abundance. and I don't know how it's going on, but I think let's have a quick look. Here we go. This is the petition, and it says we've got 101, but let's refresh the page and see if that's gone up at all. Yeah, we've got 108 signatures now. I would like to get 1,000, which shouldn't be that hard. You know, we've got nearly 3,000 active members, or over 3,000 active members. I can't remember the numbers now. I do have them somewhere here, ready to give you. So if, you know, if the active members can get that in, and then we can use it as ammunition against any of these traffic exchanges or sites like LeadSleep or anybody else, and we can say, look, we've got a few discontented people that have complained to you, but look at this, you know, just let us get on with our business, and you get on with yours, and we'll put it as nicely as we can, obviously. And so there you are. You don't need to put a comment in. You can if you wish, but if you can just add your name to the list, and we'll see how many people we can get, and hopefully we'll have something powerful. Maybe we could even pop it onto the website as like a testimonial. I'm not quite sure what you can do. It does say you can download the signatures. I'm not sure whether you can download everything. Export for print PDF, export as a CSV file. We'll have to have a look at what we can do with it, and maybe we can put it on the website as a little bit of social proof about us. So that is one thing that you can help with. I see we've got a couple more people in. We've got Werner in from South Africa, Richard from Devon in England, and David from Nigeria. What else? Yeah, I did see, I didn't answer the ticket. It's been answered by somebody else. Hopefully in a nice way. I'm sure it will be, because our support team is really, really good. But I did see a support ticket. I was going to get back to it, but I never got time, and somebody answered it before I could. They were asking what to do now they're in the Easy Team Builder. How do they build the team? And we will be providing you with tools that will help you. But basically, what you've got to do is get your affiliate link out one way or another to as many people as you possibly can. And that essentially is what you need to do. It's simple. I would, there's a page there that just gives the benefits, you know. If you go into the sitemap, have a look at the pages for Easy Team Builder, see which one you prefer, and get it out there to as many people as you can in any way that you can. If you've got an email list, then you can send out to that list, say, you know, take a look at this. I'm in it and I think it's really good. Get involved with me and we'll work together, and give them your link. Talking about email, if we can get some positive result from LeadSleep and they stop saying that we're a scam site, it won't be their fault. There'll have been people that have complained, shooting themselves in the foot as well as everybody else. You know, negativity never ever produces positive results. So don't be negative ever. If you ever think of yourself, or if you ever catch yourself thinking a negative thought, cancel it. And you can cancel it by simply closing your eye and going cancel, 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 canceling that thought, and then put in a positive thought along, about whatever it is, whether it's whether you've said something mentally about somebody that, maybe you said, oh, I wish I hadn't got to meet that person because I don't really like them. Cancel, 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 cancel. I know that when I meet that person, I'll be able to help them present a better image of themselves. So do something along those lines with it. Anything, about anything, never ever let a negative thought stay in your mind. It's vibrations that are going to take away your power. So stay with your power. Stay with your power. Be positive. Focus on what you want and what you want to be, and ignore everything else. You have to deal with negative elements sometimes. It may be negative that you've got bills piling up and you haven't got enough money to pay them. But don't focus on the fact that you haven't got enough money. Focus on the fact that you've got whatever those bills are for. You're happy and grateful to have electricity or water or whatever else the bills are for. And so focus on that, and then say, I'm happy and grateful now that I can pay these bills out of cash that flows to me. Be positive, and it'll start happening for you. The vibrations that you're putting out create the results, the circumstances, the environment that you live in. Okay. So I don't know. I got onto that. I don't know. I lost track of how I got onto that topic, but it is very valid. Or probably about Easy Team Builder. Yeah, you've got to get out there and say, okay, I'm going to start bringing in one person a month. And don't forget, we are now on the 29th of January. You've got the 30th and the 31st to get a paid member into We Share Abundance if you haven't already got one in January. Whether it's $5 in the 777 plan, whether it's $5 in the Poverty Crusher, whether it's $9.75 into the Easy Team Builder, whether it's $10 into the Share Hope plan. You need a paid member. Why? Because you will activate your Power of One bonus. Now, a lot of you have got 100% Power of One bonus at the moment because you were in that pre-launch for the Easy Team Builder. To get that 100% Power of One bonus, if you lose it, means you're going to have to refer a person a month for 6 or 7 or 8 months or whatever it takes to build back up to there. So don't lose it. Get out there. One paid member now in these last 2 days, and you're good for February. And then go and get one for February that'll keep you going into March and things, because it's going to double your income in a lot of instances by retaining it. So one person into any of our plans as a paid member, and you will retain that Power of One bonus. And in the Easy Team Builder, focus on getting one person a month into that. It's $9.75 a year, but you don't want to just get somebody in that's not going to do anything. You want to get somebody in that is going to do something. Now, there's nothing wrong with putting in a family member to make sure that they're going to be okay. But if you do, and they're not going to work the business, you're going to have to do that for them. So, you know, if you put somebody in that's not going to do anything themselves for whatever reason, you're doubling your workload, if you like. You've got to get one for you and one for them every month, or every week, or every day, whatever you set out to do. Okay. But at least once a month to maintain that Power of One bonus. So you've only got 2 days left in this month. Get out there and do it. However you do it, whatever it takes. We will be running more coaching, if you like, in the Easy Team Builder as we get a few things sorted and out of the way and launched. And we will be helping you do that, but nobody can do it for you. Nobody can do it for you. You've got to just be prepared to get in the trenches. Now, you don't have to do it for years and years and years, you know, but you've got to put in that effort at the beginning and help the people that you refer to get the same attitude of doing it. And that then spreads out through you, and that you become a leader. And you've got to create leaders from the people that you introduce, and they've got to become leaders, and they've got to create their leaders. And that is what we're talking about in building a team. It's not just about, oh, I'll put people in there and there and there. I've got 12 people now. But if they're your aunt and uncle, mother and father, cousin and brother and sister, and, you know, and you just put them in, you say, can I put you in this? And they go, oh, yeah, okay, if you want, you know. They don't even know what it is. And you feel you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to get anywhere. You've got to be prepared to build a team. You've got to be prepared to change who you are, to be worthy of the huge income that you're going to generate. And, you know, you can have anything you want in life as soon as you deserve it. But you've got to deserve it first. It comes first from putting it out there. What you know, if you don't put it out, it doesn't come back. Okay, you might get a little bit of a gift or a boost here and there along the way, but it's a beggar's pittance, and you're not a beggar. You're a prince or a princess. Okay. Let me have a look at what we've got here. We've got Richard making a comment. Is the 100% Power of One still retained by TCC members? I can't remember what the rules are on that, but I think it only lasts for 1 month anyway. There are options where you can create a 100% Power of One bonus by referring people at high levels and this sort of thing. You'd have to look at the rules yourself. I can't remember them all. There are ways of getting to that 100% faster. But the bottom line is, if you don't retain it, if you don't refer one person a month, the chances are you're going to lose it. I'll get into the habit of referring at least one person a month. Not just for that Power of One bonus, but that is a good habit to be in. It will create a team for you if you go about it the right way. And with a team, you'll make a lot of money. Will that make you happy? Not necessarily, but if you're building a team the right way, you're getting well on the way to doing it, because you're not looking for handouts and gifts and oh, I won the lottery type of thing. It's all free money coming to me. I can blow it over here, and you will have accomplished something in changing who you are, and you'll be better able to cope with that income and use it wisely, and creating joy and happiness for yourself and those around you. Okay. We've got Peter saying 2 for all the plans. I don't know what that means. 2 for all the plans. You only need to refer one person. You don't need to refer them into all the plans. You can. It doesn't matter which plan you refer them into. And if you use that page that I sent you, that is a really good page. I don't know who created it, but it is really, really good. Lead Sleep you can join for free, so you can duplicate that page in Lead Sleep. I'll do a little bit of a tutorial on how you do that, just to help people, and I'll add that to that page. But you can do that free. I'm pretty sure you can do that totally free. And then you'll have that page to use. I'm just wondering if I've got that page handy anywhere that I can show you, just in case you've not seen it yet. No, it's not in there. I can find it here, I think. There we go. I think this is the link for the page. Let me put it in. That is the link. I'll check on that. Steve's saying you have to be a pro member to duplicate the page. I don't think you do, but I'll check on it for you. I can't remember what pro membership is. It's not a lot. It's about $25 or something like that a month. But I'll find out for you by tomorrow. But that is the page, and I think you have to be a pro member if you want to create a page and share it. But I think if you are just duplicating a page that somebody else has made for you, I think you can do that as a free member. But I'm not certain. You might be right, Steve. Steve is, of course, from England, Canterbury. Right. Numbers. I'll give you some numbers, and then we'll give some money away. Don't see any questions in there. We have an increase of 62 in the 777 plan to 33,766. An increase of 11 in our registered members to 51,133. An increase of 19 in our active members to 3,386. So 3,386 active members. There should really be at least 3,386 signatures on that what do they call them? That thing I sent out. You know what I'm talking about. I hope I'll think of the word in a minute. We have an increase of 2 in the paid members in the shareholder plan to 598. I thought that might have got up to 600 by today, but it hasn't. 598. And no change in the membership base for Multiply Weezer, but we logged in and actually we went up $2 with the revenue share that we got. So it's $10,683.42 in the bonus pool for petition is the word I was looking for. Forgot what we're talking about now. Bonus pool for Multiply Weezer. Okay. Lewis says to duplicate the page, it's not necessary to be a paid member. Now, I didn't think it was, but I'll personally check it out. But I was almost sure that you could duplicate the page as a free member, but you can't create pages for duplication unless you are a paid member. I think that's the difference. But you don't need to create it. You can just duplicate that page. I say I don't know which member created it, but they did an amazing job. It's a really, really good page. And I'm sure that if you promote that page, you'll be able to get 1 member a month easily. Okay. And especially when we get that blueprint plan. I mean, it's just $11. Most people that are out there looking through it, I mean, $11 is nothing to most of them. I'm not talking about people in some countries in Africa and Asia and South America. $11 can be a lot of money, but we're going to be bringing that together with the Easy Team Builder and the tools that we put in there and the training that we're going to give in that Easy Team Builder, which is only going to be available to the members there. Will be there. Everything will be there to help you become successful. But you have got to do it. We can't do it for you. We can hold your hand a little bit, but we can't hold it all the way. We can answer your questions. We can, you know, if you come up against a difficulty, there aren't any difficulties really, but I mean, sometimes we think that there's an obstacle there and we don't know how to get over it or around it. And the more we look at it, the bigger it gets. And I can assure you that I have encountered every one of them in my nearly 50 years in the home business industry and over 25 years online in the home business industry. So I know how you can overcome any obstacle. I know how you can leap over any hurdles that are in your way. And I'm telling you this now, no matter how big it looks to you, when you look back on it, that mountain wasn't a mountain at all. It wasn't even a molehill. It was just a worm cast or something, you know. It was tiny. But you will build it up in your mind the more you look at it, and it'll become huge. And it isn't. And we'll show you how to get over it. Okay. Right. Let's give some money away. I think we're all set up. Let me just check here. You know it. Yeah, it is. We have the random.org that we are going to go to first of all. And we're going to pick a couple of people for some free cash. Incidentally, there was one of the sponsors got paid on yesterday's and one didn't. One can't be bothered logging in, and so didn't get his matching bonus. Right. Oh, let me refresh this. It's 2707. We don't want to be working on yesterday's. Okay, so 2 is the first member, and 2707 is the last member on the list. When I click generate, random.org will now randomly pick a number. It could be 2, could be 2707, could be any number in between. So here we go. It's 2672. So 2672. And let's pick the second one. Boom. 244. 244. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing that and we're going to go to the spreadsheet. And there we go. Those are the two numbers that were picked, 2672 and 244. This is the spreadsheet, and it goes from number 2 on line 2, actually, because line 1 is the headings, and it goes all the way down to 2713. That's funny, isn't it? Oh, 2713. What did I have in random.org? I had 2707. I'm not going to draw them again, but it did eliminate 4 people from the withdraw. I'm going to do an extra 1, is what I'm going to do, just to make sure that they are in with a chance. It should have been 2713. 2713. Let's pick another one. It's only fair, isn't it? Okay, we've got 2713 in there now, so we'll do another 1. It's not picking anybody, wouldn't you know it? Let's refresh the page. 2713. I don't know what's going on with this. All right. 2 to 2713. Generate. Okay, 1725. So that's made it a little bit fairer. 1725. So we've got 3 people being paid today because of that. 1725. I think, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. So we can go back to the spreadsheet now. And we'll find out who they are. I've got an idea as well. I'll talk about it more tomorrow, but I've got an idea of how we can enhance these random withdrawals to make sure that within a year, everyone wins at least once, and I'll come back to that in more detail when I've had a really good think about it tomorrow. Okay, well now let's find these. 2672, going to be down here somewhere. 2672. Copy. We go back up to the top. Paste. Okay, we've got a match there, that's right, and that is going to be $60 because it's missing $20 and $40 and $30. So getting $60 anyway, so it's not so bad. 244. $244. And this is going to be $130. That's going to be 130. It would have been 150 if he'd been in Poverty Crusher as well, but he's in the Easy Team Builder, Pro Member of the Share Hope, 777 plan, and also an Active Elite. So he's going to get 130, and so is his sponsor, provided he is in this list. 1725 was the bonus one we picked to cover my mistake. $17.25. Copy. And we go back up to the top. We paste that one in there. And that is going to be another $60. So there we are. That's what we have for the, let me just make sure that those are able to be seen clearly. We've got eBless, Infinito, and Prevail 2021 are the members that have been selected for the random withdrawal, and their sponsors, provided they're in the list, will get matching payment, matching withdrawal. There's Pepe Love, Yoli 2024, and Jared 100. I'm going to save that, and we'll get them paid in the near future. Certainly either today or tomorrow. Okay, so we can stop sharing that. Congratulations to all the winners. Steve Brent says, I was wrong, you can do it as a free member. I thought you could, Steve, but I wasn't certain either, and it's easy to get mixed up on what you can and can't do. But Lead Sleep, it's good to join, because you can join it free. You can duplicate all these pages that people create that for any opportunity that you're in. And you can also build a list of up to, I think it's 500 people before you have to pay. So you can build your autoresponder. You can use it as an autoresponder list. And once you've got 500 people on your list anyway, you should be able to afford the $25 or something like that it is to upgrade to, I think they call it a pro member. So it's a good program to join, but get that one, get that page and duplicate it. There are instructions in there how to do it, but I will I'll do it tomorrow, even if it's at the expense of something else. I'll do a little tutorial on what you need to do to to just duplicate that page yourself, and then you can get out to the wide world with it, and build your Vibe business, build your We Share Abundance business, and of course you can make money also with Lead Sleep. So you'll be building 3 businesses in one, and it's a good plan. And I suppose as well, if we get more members in there, you can also be putting in support tickets saying, I want to recommend We Share Abundance and you won't let me, and it's a great program. And we'll send them the petition that we're having. I'll have a quick look and see how many people we've got in there now. I think we had 104 before, didn't we? We've got 120. 120 people have signed it now. So let's get it up to 1,000 or more, and it'll give us some real solid ammunition for not only Lead Sleep, but I believe there are some traffic exchanges as well that have blocked We Share Abundance. So it'll give us the ammunition to make it all work for you. Okay, so congratulations to everybody. That's it from me for today. I can't see any more questions in there. It's not too late, I don't think. How are we doing? We've been nearly an hour anyway, so God bless. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Until then, share love and abundance. Go the extra mile. Be of loving service to others. It'll all flow back to you. But do it just out of the kindness of your heart. Don't worry about it flowing back. That'll just happen. Okay? God bless you all. And I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator.